Hey, what's up? You found my hike. Thanks for joining. I'm Kevin, and you missed it 2 seconds ago. A coyote ran across the trail, and it made me think. In all my life, I've never been attacked by an animal. And there's a lot of animals out there, so you know the odds are pretty good. I mean, a cat swiped at me once, you know, scratched my arm a little bit, but I kind of asked for it, you know. But on the other hand, I have been attacked by humans throughout my life, verbally and physically. But again, I'd asked for it. So what does that say? Nothing. But I can say we're gonna have a great hike today. So take your protein pills, slather on that sunblock, and why don't we go take a hike? Sharing this rarefied air with me today is a really funny guy. He used to host The Soup. He portrayed Jeff Winger on NBC's sitcom Community. He's done a lot of films like Ted, Spy Kids, films nobody's even seen. You should Google him. And he's a great stand-up. That's right. Today we're hiking with the charmingly tall Joel McHale. Joel, it's still fresh, man. This is a day after Kobe Bryant died.
Yeah, the news is still just
it's just
one
like,
of the most heartbreaking stories.
I mean, God,
of my ever. So
it's one of those things that spread like a wildfire. Once the news got out,
yeah,
people were telling people they didn't know.
Yeah.
I was in a camera store. I kind of announced it to the camera store.
I was texting with a friend of mine because I had stayed out very late on Saturday night, and he said, still reeling from the news about Kobe, and I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't know what he was talking, and then I looked it up, and then there it was, and I couldn't, it just makes no sense.
No, it doesn't, man. Would you feel safe in a helicopter?
I've been in a number of them, and I have felt very safe, but obviously stuff happens. You kind of go through the day and you go, oh, that's right, that horrible thing happened.
Yeah, and you wake up, that horrible thing happened.
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking, if Kobe invited me to come on his helicopter, I happened to run into him in Newport. He said, why don't you come on up? I'll give you a ride up to Thousand Oaks.
Right.
Oh, it's an S-76. Oh, sure.
Right.
You go on it.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. No, I would absolutely.
You are the king of sarcasm.
Thank you.
Isn't that true, Joel McHale?
That is not true.
You are such a cynic.
I was.
You are sarcastic. You're an eye roller.
There's a lot of that in my life.
Have you ever been attacked by a wild animal?
It wasn't wild. I think it was trained.
Trained to kill you?
Very well trained, yeah. What's happening? Am I not on camera?
You just gotta stay.
Okay,
I'm going slow up
you,
this
but the
thing.
problem is that there's people behind us, and we look like...
I've never known you to be so concerned about other people. But do you get embarrassed easily?
On slow hikes? Yes, all the time. Especially with people that are wearing Gilligan's hat from Gilligan's Island. How much did that cost you?
It was free. I found it in the water.
I'm sorry.
I found it off the coast of Los Angeles, about 3 miles out.
Good morning. It's been 2 times in the last 15 years. I can't believe it.
Nice to see you.
I stopped, but this is this is my sponsor.
Is that your brother?
No, I've never met that person in my life.
Who was he?
Who was he? I used to do Acme Comedy Theater with him. 15.
Acne or Acme?
Oof, Acme.
Okay. Because I was in Acme Theater. You had to be 17 or younger.
Yeah, how did it go for you? A lot of high pitched and then low pitched sounds.
A lot of voices breaking. A lot of pimples popping. Joel, you always land on your feet, it seems. He did The Soup, then he did Community, with a lot of controversy on that show. Chevy Chase.
Lots of, there was never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. And how did you weather all that?
Well, I didn't know any different.
You didn't?
Because it was my first rodeo being on a show. Also, I didn't know, you know, we shot it like a movie, so every week was like 70 to 75 hours.
So, but what about the whole drama with Chevy and the creator?
Yeah, that was quite a time. Yeah, you know, Chevy did not want to be there, ultimately, and he hated the hours. The hours were what the hours were, and they were nuts. And you know, like I had very small children. But that's what we signed up for, and these are jobs that people prayed to get, and I was thrilled to be on a show that I really liked. And Dan Harmon was and continues to be such an outstanding writer, one of the best I've ever worked with, if not the best. And
Well, wait till you work with me.
So
So
anyway,
getting back to Chevy now, finally it ended. He stormed off, all right?
he
Or
stormed
Dan
off.
Harmon stormed off. Somebody stormed off. It wasn't you.
No, well, it was not me because I, always need the money
Yeah.
because I have.
And you're grateful for a job, any job. You took this one.
Well, the pay on this one is amazing.
Wait till you get your swag bag. You like salves?
I like a salve
Okay.
as long as it has no THC in it because I'm doing a sober January.
You're doing a dry THC CBD oil
I'm
January?
not a THC. I'm more of a, as people would say, of an alcoholic. Wait, booze hound, wino,
What was your nickname growing up in high school?
shithead,
No, what was it?
McMail man. Come on, dude.
How many people
Still?
get away with wearing the skin tight t-shirts?
Well, I have to be full disclosure. I'm auditioning for the next Baywatch movie.
When I first saw you come to the trail, I thought, good for Joel. He's staying out of the sun. And then I realized that's a shirt.
You meaning it's white or that it's large?
White. I thought it was your pure white skin.
Oh yes. Well, my Norwegian heritage always shines through, and I've probably given myself skin cancer from
I thought you had truck driver tan.
If you die on this hike, do you want me to drag your body down or just leave it?
I have positioned body bags along this trail.
Oh, that's very smart.
Yeah, mostly for you though. Do you own a toolbox?
2.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you ever use the tools in there?
No, their door stops. Adam Carolla gave me one,
No way.
and it's really nice.
Why
I was on his.
why do you use tools? For what?
I give them to the handyman to use, and I said, just make it look like they're worn. Make it look like someone's used this. Don't
Yeah.
tell anyone.
And do you have the nudie pictures on the back of the toolbox?
Oh yeah, I got Teagues.
Cheryl
I got-
Teagues?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
her sister.
Suzanne Summers?
Her sister.
Oh, Barbara Teagues?
Barbara was great.
Yeah. When was the last time you took care of somebody that was sick?
Well, my 11-year-old had a cough, and I just said, I'm gonna close the door so I don't have to hear it.
Would you ever get work done?
I have.
You have had?
Look at this. This thing. This moneymaker right here.
What'd you have done?
I Jennifer grade myself.
Nice, man. It hurt?
No, I did it myself.
Did you ever do your ancestry
No.
background research?
No, because my parents did it. And when they got done, they said, well, that was not really worth it since it was the most boring result of all time. It was exactly what they thought.
Why Joel? Is that an Irish name?
No, it's Jewish.
That's what I thought.
That's why I went into entertainment.
Just for that reason.
Well, they chose it because, and I'm not kidding when I say this, they thought the name was nice.
Joel.
And
now we've learned it's not.
well, no, I'm a dick,
Yeah.
professionally.
Do you do your own laundry?
No.
Who does it for you?
Blanca?
That's your housekeeper?
No.
Your accountant?
Nope. No.
Your mother?
No, it's a ghost. Occupies my home. Poltergeist, so they can move things around.
Nice.
It takes forever, and they're often left with bloody holes and warnings all over the clothing, so it sucks.
If you had a parrot, what would you teach it to say?
Well, I have a parrot.
And what does it say?
I want to pump you up.
Oh, see that? I knew you were lying.
Well, I said I want to pump you up. You still were in?
Do you know there was
I
a
did have a
comic-
parrot that I took care of in high school, a friend, Erica Cliburn's sister's parrot, and it shit everywhere, but I loved it.
What would you teach a parrot to say if you had one?
Good afternoon, King. Teach
I had a
yours.
friend that had a parrot. It was actually a macaw. He taught him to
Is
say.
this Dana Carvey?
No, this is Bruce Mahler. He used to do stand up and he used the parrot in his bird in his act.
Wow.
But part of his act was he would burp loud, Bruce would, and then the bird would say, "Ah, that felt good." Who intimidates you? Is there anybody?
Oh yeah.
You seem to have a lot of confidence.
I'm terrified all the time.
Are you terrified of? Are you intimidated by like athletes
Intimidated.
or celebrities like actors?
Watch the poo. Boy, I don't know about but I'm always, filled with jealous rage, like most actors.
You like being a dad?
Best thing that's ever happened to me.
Have you read a lot of children's books over the years?
No, I only read them pretty, like Tom Wolfe.
You get them on tape?
Yes, no, Audible is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. This is not an Audible ad, but being as dyslexic as I am.
Are you dyslexic?
So dyslexic.
That's why you got a chip on your
Oh,
shoulder.
here's what intimidates me. Reading teleprompter.
Really?
Oh yeah, so I was so bad at it when I started the suit That's why, like, I was like, oh man, I'd love to be on Saturday Night Live, and then the panic, I can just feel it rising in me.
It is still. When you sit down with a book at night, if you do, is it really a struggle to get through?
I do not sit down with a book at night. I sit down with my phone and my earphones.
And
while I do the dishes, I listen to books. Like, I thought about like being on SNL.
Yeah.
And if I had to read cue cards that way, live, the pressure would. Did you just fart?
I tripped on a stone.
Oh. That pressure. So when I started the soup, it would take me like 2 hours to get through 20 minutes of teleprompter. But the anxiety lessened as I got better at it. And then I got to the point where I could do the show live with a teleprompter. And I would promote it by saying, hi, I'm Joel McHale, I have dyslexia, and I'm doing the show live, so I have no idea what I'm about to say.
Did you leave that show on your own, or were you fired, or they just ended the show?
It was canceled. We're going this way.
Let me just take you down here for a minute.
No, this will take us, unless we want to have it. Okay, great.
I've been on this trail a zillion times.
That's not a number.
You know what I'm learning about you? You are finicky.
No. I'm a snob.
Since we started this trail, you are instructing me to stay in the right because people are coming down the other side. You don't want to get in their way.
No.
You're nervous.
Because when I see douchebags like us walking up with a camera and a stick, I'm like, oh, here we go again.
No. Do you say douchebags plural?
Douchebags. Douchebag.
You pointed out every pile of poop we passed.
Yep.
Are you a neat freak at home?
I don't feel it being,
I'm guessing you have no piles of poop at your house.
Zero.
On the floor.
No, none are inside the house at all. But I feel like not stepping in crap is not necessarily a finicky habit. It's more, don't step in dog shit.
Do you think you're kind of a control freak?
About not stepping in shit?
No, about just things in general.
No, well, I guess saying no would make me a control freak. But I'm not one of those like, oh, you know how it goes there, Kevin. I just am real opinionated about some things.
You like things to go the way you want them to go, like everybody.
Well, yes, but I don't go, you need to do it my way, or it's...
You're not a good passenger in the car, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm not bad. I like it when other drives. Uber and Lyft are the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. Thanks.
What's the worst Uber experience you've had?
Well, I had a guy fall asleep.
Really?
Yeah. And then I had...
While he was driving?
Yeah, and I just said, hey, I can drive. And then I had another guy who strangely recognized me, thank you. And then he was like, he had a very thick accent. And then he proceeded to say that America was a horrible, horrible country and that he could be an actor. And I was like, okay.
You a sunrise guy or a sunset guy? See, I enjoy the sunrise because I don't see it that often. And when I see it, it's like a real special thing.
Oh.
And the sun is fresh and new. It doesn't
Kevin,
have a smog on it.
I didn't ask you. And I'm sorry.
But you were about to.
Okay, you're right. No. See, I grew up in Seattle where if you see the sunset in the summertime, it's like everyone appreciates it because most of the time it's rain. Watch the horse stuff. I'm finicky. Don't step in it. What size are your feet?
15.
15, and yet you're shorter than me. Have they always been 15 or have they grown?
No, when I was born, they were 15.
Watch this.
I wish there was a job where you could just spot poop. What is your favorite Christmas tree ornament?
My parents have had it for years. It's an egg that's skiing. It's got skis and googly eyes and a striped winter toque.
And that's your favorite because you remember it as a kid.
Remember as a kid. The weird part is that it has survived for 35 years. A fucking egg. So that's my favorite one.
Did you get pedicures?
I've had 2.
You mean you did 2 toes or twice you went back?
I have 12 toes and I do the extras. I've had it done twice and I don't find it pleasurable at all.
Did you get the massage shoulders with it?
I've done that before and it is the 2 places I've gone, I got it twice, pretty crappy.
See, what I do is I go to this nail salon, but not for a pedicure or manicure. I go for the massages. When was the last time you got lost?
It's not hard to get lost anymore.
Do you lose stuff at home?
Oh, constantly. I'm looking for a credit card right now that I lost. I lost an American Express. No, it was a
When you say you're
MasterCard.
looking for it now, do you think it might be on the
So
trail?
I lost it right. No, I lost it right before the holiday break. I got a new one, and I immediately lost that. And I just want to. It lets you know that I have problems.
Are you forgetful?
My wife will tell you that for the last 20 years, I can't remember anyone's name. And
Yeah,
I
me too.
go into. That's another panic where I'm like, I know this person, and I know that it's anxiety blocking this, me knowing their name, but I'm just gonna smile and shake their hands.
Hey,
It happens every day.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, I know.
Our neighbors, I look at my neighbor and I'm like, this person's name starts with an L.
I know it. Morning. We were just talking about you. Let's go back a couple of years. I'm in DC, and you're doing the White House Correspondence Dinner.
Yes.
How exciting was that and nerve-wracking?
Yeah, I had never been more nervous in my entire life, and I don't think I've been nervous since.
But you were prepared, because I remember I said, you need anything? He goes, no, I'm good.
I've
You
been-
were locked in.
Oh no, I was. That is a gig that you cannot show up to
Unprepared.
with a vague grasp of what you're doing. In my mind, I was rehearsing it and cutting jokes and adding jokes.
That's crazy,
for
isn't it?
weeks and weeks and weeks.
You don't do stand-up in the clubs around town, do you? I never see you
I'm
out
doing
there.
it more now because I'm not touring this year as much at all because I went out so much for 2 years that it was too much. Like now.
Joel McHale.
Amazing, congrats. They were like, that's Matthew Lillard.
Who do you get mistaken for?
I don't get mistaken for anyone. People just don't know. They just go like, hey, that's usually.
That's it.
They're like, what?
What's your ultimate project that you want to do? Like a real solid sitcom or a movie or?
I'd like to go back in time and be Jason Bourne. Whoa. See, I just helped him not step in a very disgusting pile of crap. I want to do, this sounds so cliche, but it was like, I want to do something good, just like high quality. That's it.
Comedy.
And
Dark
no,
comedy?
both. I'll do
You
it
can do
all.
dramatic acting? Let me
Yeah.
see you cry right now.
No, that's not part of it.
Let
That's
me
not
see
how
you
it
cry.
works. That's not how dramatic acting works.
Thank you, Joel McHale. I told you he was charming. He was actually a lot more charming than I remember him to be. But he was the exact same height I knew him to be. Check out his book. It's called Thanks for the Money. And also his Amazon special called Live from Pyongyang. Thanks for joining my hike. Please subscribe, turn on notifications, and we'll catch you next time. Happy trails.